If the world was perfectly balanced, we would only need one style of leadership. The faster this spins, the more balance there is. As it slows down, you saw I'm adjusting to try to keep it on my fingertip. So is your leadership. I'm Eric with Leadership Developed. This week we're going to talk about why it's important for a leader to be the master of balance. It's not about unicorns and rainbows, but it's not doom and gloom of anarchy. You are the master of balance to make sure your organization finds success. Social media portrays that leadership should be this wonderful thing like on Ted Lasso. It should be nothing but unicorns, rainbows, the world is happy, we're all going kumbaya, no more guns, no more warfare, but that's not the truth. The truth is, you go into any type of organization and it's fire and brimstone. It is my way or the highway. It is, we have to get this now. Lives are on the line, even though lives are not on the line. So somewhere in between these two extremes, there has to be the truth. That's your job, to find out what is that truth. If we're talking about balancing our leadership, let's take the typical stance here in the United States. Right now, we're going through layoffs. We're going through some tyrannical BS. So we're over here on this side where it's kind of doom and gloom. Well, the natural reaction is trying to put in a correction to bring this back to center. To do so, we just need to do this. But notice how when we come over here, it overshoots. As it overshoots, now we have this whole theory of rainbows and unicorns. When in fact, we just need to keep working it back and forth between the two until it's balanced. Now, just because it appears to be balanced doesn't mean my hand's not moving to adjust, to make it finite, or to make it perfect in the middle. But as a leader, I'm over here making these adjustments to keep it perfect, to keep it perfectly balanced. For you as a leader, you have to be able to move through different leadership styles to be able to keep everything moving at a successful rate, to keep the promise that you've given your people about upholding a culture of excellence. But by doing so, you have to be firm and fair. You have to be kind and empathetic, just being benevolent. If we take Vroom's styles of leadership, which is taught in every business school, we have the authoritarian style, we have the consultative style, we have the facilitative style, and then we have the delegative style. And in those what get fed into what's called the time-driven model and which leadership styles you need. And you'll see every fresh kid from business school having this thing taped to the back of their binder. 80% is better than nothing. If we look at our graph here of the time-driven model of leadership, you can see you start on the far left. And each column helps you clarify and define what style of leadership you need to be successful. Having this framework is a great place to start. It allows you to be able to find your way while having some type of roadmap to get you there. I'd like to give a shout out to Dr. Jason Colquitt over there at University of Notre Dame, who is my leadership and organizational behaviors professor back at UGA. He has a great textbook that helped me be able to go back and be able to translate my experiences into words that he has clarified so well. So as a growing leader, you understand that everything's in flux, everything's in change. If you're not the leader of change, you will always be behind. Being the leader of change allows you to give you the mastery of balance, to be able to help your people to be successful, to create that culture of trust, to create the environment of excellence. I'm Eric with Leadership Developed. If you like this video, hey, do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. Also, if you missed any of our previous videos, check them out right over here. We will talk to you again soon.